My name is Rosine. My family is originally from Rwanda and I was born in Zambia. My family came here in the year of 2009. I was around 5 or 6 years old. I'm currently a senior at East High School. Yeah, so I definitely think growing up Black in Utah, your experience is very different. Um, I don't know, because the world views you differently or treats you differently. But a recent experience that I had, actually, me, Joyce, and a couple of my friends, one of our friends had a birthday dinner, and I came up here to go and just celebrate with them. And then when we were walking back, we're all just laughing. It's a pretty good night. And some kid guy, I'm pretty sure the voice was very masculine, was like, "Hey, shut up, Nick." Well, the N word with a hard ER. And that's just been stuck in the back of my mind. I don't think that we realize as people when we use such negative terms like that, it really sticks with us. And this happened like a couple days ago, but there's not a day that I don't go by without thinking about it, that someone felt that it was okay to talk to me that way, without really even knowing me. I definitely another one that I feel like being Black in Utah, just the experiences, there's some that are just gonna follow you everywhere forever. But something about me is I grew up in the LDS church. I've kind of like shifted myself or kind of like drifted away or distanced myself from the church. But I do remember my freshman year, just my mother, my church leaders, everybody just wanted me to take seminary. And I was very excited about it. I was like, it wouldn't hurt to take seminary, but it ended up hurting a little bit more than I had expected. I definitely knew that I would run into some negative things, but I remember some of the boys in that class just texting me or speaking to me in just a way that was very inappropriate. And I do remember one boy, they sent me this text in like this group chat or whatever that was just like, "You have massive Black whatever." And first of all, it was just inappropriate. I didn't really see the need for them to include my skin color or who I am, because like I know that I am Black and I'm proud that I'm Black. I definitely have no shame in that. So, and that just pushed me further away from things. So there's things that we enjoy, things that we look forward to, but because of others, um they really do push us away from that. And it's not about whether, don't let people change your mind or don't let people make you not want to do something because they don't want you there. We're talking about a word and something that has like 400 years of history behind it. And till today, Black people are still being discriminated, um, and facing hatred like on a daily basis. Well, basically, I'm still learning about myself and where I come from and figuring all of that out. But I definitely do know that my ancestors or my family, I come from a family of fighters and survivors. Um, my father did go through the whole Rwandan genocide, and that has taken a toll on how they view life and everything. So when it comes, also I've also noticed just with me being raised, when I want to get involved in certain things, like let's say protests or whatever, I have to fight my parents to be able to like attend those things, because for them and their negative experience, that's not something that they want for their daughter. And it's also kind of heartbreaking for refugee families, Black families, or any minority who is coming here looking for a safe place, but then they are met with hatred. So yeah, that's also very heartbreaking. I think a way that we could all improve, we really just all need to learn how to become anti-racist. We just need to educate ourselves in every aspects of our lives and look for the systematic racism and ask ourselves, what role do I have to play in this? How can I contribute? And um, you don't have to do the work, because definitely I know as a Black woman, one way that I've stayed lifted is I know that I'm not the only Black woman fighting the fight or trying to make change. There's many people. It might be hard to find them, but they are out there. So definitely educating yourself, make friendships with people out of your circles. Go find, I don't know, if you see a black kid or whatever, go talk to him, create a friendship, try to get to know him, because then your experience you will have an experience, instead of just what the world tells you. Black people are this, black people are that. You have actually created a relationship with somebody. So just diversifying your circle, and just educating yourself. So something about Black culture that I just find amazing is through all the heartache and pain that we have with us, we still find a way to celebrate the good and the little things in life. I definitely know that I always feel like I have a lot on my shoulder. But then when I get some time alone or get to hang out with my black friends, and I definitely just pour out my heart and I know that they're listening and they understand where I'm coming from, it always makes the next day worth living or worth looking forward to. So I definitely think just how strong we are and just how proud we still are of who we are and where we come from, no matter the odds that have tried to like defy us or break us down. We're like a fighting group that never gives up and just remains strong.